greatest asset that you own is your time. Life is short and we don't know what it holds for us. But what we do know is that we can use the time that we have in our hands right now to bring us joy, love, success, and fulfillment. If we don't spend it on TikTok. Hi, I'm Tash and welcome back or welcome to The Loving Lifestyle, a channel dedicated to helping you live your best life. Today, I'm going to teach you how to stop wasting your precious time. But before we start, if you're not already subscribed, then don't forget to hit that big red button below and the little bell next to it so you never miss my content. Firstly, set an intention for the day whilst you're brushing your teeth. Have a think to yourself about what you want to accomplish today. Even if that's, today is going to be a super calm day, or today I'm not going to take my frustrations out on my assistant. Some days you know you have a strict schedule to stick to, and other days are wide open and full of opportunity. By taking a moment at the beginning of the day to take note of what you want to accomplish today, you're more likely to not waste time on doing things that don't align with that intention, or faffing around trying to make a decision on what to do. It is also super helpful if you start your day the same way every morning. Having a routine stops you falling off track, hitting snooze, scrolling the news whilst you're having your breakfast, and ultimately wasting those precious morning hours. Our morning routine can look different for each of us, depending on our lifestyle. So I actually have a video on why you need a morning routine and how to stick to it, which I will link up here and also in the description box down below. Fail to plan, plan to fail. If you don't have a plan for your day, then of course you're going to be wasting time. You don't know what to do next or what to fill your time with because you haven't decided what you're actually going to achieve. Your plan doesn't have to be super detailed, minute by minute, month by month, if that doesn't suit you. But it can be if you need structure. I love structure, so I time block my days most days, and I also make sure that I always know exactly what I'm working towards. But if you prefer, you can just make a list on a piece of paper or in an app of the things that you want to accomplish each day. By making a plan for your day, you'll stop wasting time switching between things and taking longer than necessary to complete the tasks because you don't know what you're going to move on to next. And you can avoid the lulls where you inevitably end up with your head in your phone by making sure that you know exactly what's next on your list so you can hop to it. It's simple, but hella effective. Stop wasting your time by planning your time. I wasted so much of my time at uni because I didn't know what I was doing there. I hated my degree subject, but I knew that I had to complete it. So realistically, my life had no real purpose or drive, which, as you can imagine, led to some pretty poor uses of my time. Other than lectures, work, gym, and spending time with my 3 friends, I had nothing else to do with my time because I didn't know what I wanted to achieve and I didn't know what I enjoyed doing. Yeah, I wanted to graduate, but I was already on track for a 2-1 anyway. I took as many shifts as I could at work, but I didn't really know what I was earning the money for. And I lived within 100 meters of my friends, so I didn't really need to put in that much effort to actually see them. So I spent most of my free time reading fiction books and watching TV, basically escaping my reality. If you can relate to this lifestyle, and I bet a lot of you can, because it's pretty common for students in particular to feel this way, then I urge you to take some time to think about what you want in life. As this story shows, I have only really in the last year actually found my drive and my vision, and it's mostly having that focus that stops me from wasting time. Your passions or your purpose can be anything from selling art on Etsy, to volunteering with children, to creating your own side hustle or writing a novel. These things don't take up all your hours, but they are a far more rewarding use of your time. Now I know saying find your purpose or know what you want is all very well, but what if you don't actually know what that thing is? I've been there, and I will tell you that it's actually not as hard to find as you might think. In fact, my entire channel was created to help you find it. I'm going to link a few videos which are focused on understanding yourself and what you want in life in the description box down below. But I recommend that you start with this video up here on how to actually self-develop. Since this channel is all about self-development, it's the ideal starting point. Evenings, weekends, holidays, these are basically what we spend our time looking forward to, right? But how often do you find yourself wishing for Friday only to waste it drinking a bottle of wine in front of Netflix? Sure, if this is exactly what you want to do, then go ahead. Nothing against Netflix or wine. But if you sit there and you kind of think to yourself, or it gets to Monday and you're thinking to yourself, God, where did the weekend go? It means that you're not really enjoying that time that you wasted as much as you would have liked to be if you'd done something different. Do you know what I mean? You can do something really relaxing like having a bath, but unless you're really enjoying having a bath and that is what you wanted to do, then it kind of ends up being wasted time because you're not actually getting any enjoyment out of it. But if you have a lovely relaxing bath and you really enjoyed it, then when it gets to Monday and you think about what did I do this weekend, you're gonna think, yeah, I had a nice weekend. I really chilled out. I really enjoyed glass of wine. I read my book in the bath, you know? It kind of depends on your mindset, and it kind of depends on whether or not you actually want to do that thing that you're wasting time with, and therefore it's not wasted time because you've enjoyed it, or if you're actually just doing it as a distraction from what you really want to be doing. There's a difference. I hope that I got that across. So anyways, start making better use of your free time by planning in little events like Friday night Zoom chats, Saturday morning walks, Sunday wine and art day. Use your evening to read, learn about a new topic, pick up an online course. There are endless things that we can do instead of mindlessly watching TV or scrolling through social media. Go for a walk, call a friend, do some yoga, bake some cookies. Literally anything that involves some kind of mental stimulation is going to be a far more rewarding use of your time. I like to keep a little joy list where I note down things that I have enjoyed doing so that next time when I've got a bit of free time, I can just go on there and pick something at random, because let's be honest, the path of least resistance is always going to be lounging in front of the TV. It requires the least amount of effort, and if we're tired or we've had a long day, then of course that's exactly what we're going to be drawn to do. But if you're sitting there and you're feeling a little bit irritable about it, or you just feel guilty, then you're not really enjoying that time, and maybe just getting up and looking at your joy list and picking something else to do will help you enjoy your free time better, and therefore it's not wasted time. Spending time drawing when you're not a paid artist isn't wasted time because it brings you joy. Using social media as a research tool for your online business isn't wasting time because it's bringing you value. But excessively refreshing Twitter or scrolling endlessly through Amazon in search of your next book doesn't bring you value, and therefore is absolutely a waste of time. I have a video on 10 things to do when you're bored that aren't Netflix, which I will link up here and in the description box if you need some inspiration. So to summarize, how to stop wasting your time. Firstly, start your day with intention and a great little morning routine that will set you up with purpose for a great day. Secondly, be proactive about planning your time in advance. This doesn't mean that you can't be spontaneous, but it means you won't waste time deliberating on what to do next. Thirdly, find what you love so you never want to waste time again. I know, easier said than done. And fourthly, make better use of your non-working time, either by scheduling in fun experiences or keeping a joy list for inspiration of worthwhile activities. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I truly hope you found it helpful and you feel inspired to implement some of these tips and free up more time for more valuable activities. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. And why not let me know down in the comments what your favourite time-wasting activity is. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you back here next week or over on my Instagram at the.lovinglifestyle. I'm trying to find deliberating.